stings, doesn't it?
I guess not even Logan is safe from a little Bully Maguire action. Anyways, welcome back, true believers and all you Uncanny X-Men fans out there, to another very exciting Marvel's Wolverine related video, especially if this news does turn out to be true. So even though we only received that incredibly short teaser trailer for the game, as well as that PlayStation blog post which did unveil a few more details relating to the project, which I will leave my 101 video for that blog post in the description below in case you want to check it out for yourself, there's not a whole lot else that we currently know about the game, especially if you look directly at the game's potential rating, which is still yet to be determined as of right now. Or at least that's what we previously thought, considering that as of yesterday, some really intriguing information relating to Marvel's Wolverine has surfaced online. So coming from fellow Twitter user at Amori1770, he did go and post a reply to Brian Horton, who again is the creative director of Marvel's Wolverine, asking if the game is a big or Miles Morales sized game. And while Amori did ask that question on September 9th, Brian Horton did reply to him on September 12th by stating that Marvel's Wolverine is a full-size game with a mature tone. So yes, Marvel's Wolverine is not going to be similar to what Miles Morales was, where that in fact was a standalone spin-off game instead of a full-on sequel to the base Marvel's Spider-Man experience. And instead, Marvel's Wolverine is going to be its own full-fledged adventure, just like what we saw with Marvel's Spider-Man back in 2018. But the main point of conversation that Brian brings up, which a lot of people are hyped about if this does turn out to be true, is that Marvel's Wolverine does feature a complete mature tone, which may mean that the game might be rated M for mature. Now, as I mentioned previously, one of the best Wolverine games that's ever been made does come all the way back from 2009 with the movie tie-in game of X-Men Origins Wolverine, where in that case, that game was in fact rated M for mature. Because knowing how brutal Logan can be as a character, it would only make sense to take full advantage of that property and give him the best gaming experience possible by utilizing a hard M rating instead of being limited to a simple T for teen rating. However, what does make me hesitant about whether or not Marvel's Wolverine may in fact not be rated M is that if you do look within the Marvel Games Twitter account's description, is that console games are rated from RP to T by the ESRB. This has obviously been the case with Marvel's Spider-Man, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, Marvel's Avengers, and likely what we're going to end up seeing with Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. But in some cases within other Marvel games that have been rated T for teen, like that of Marvel's Spider-Man, there are particular moments within that game's story that sometimes make me question whether or not the game is in fact rated T or is pushing the boundaries of closely going towards an M rating. For example,
such a disappointment.
Otto! Stop! No!
So even if Marvel's Wolverine ends up becoming a T for teen game instead of rated M, I still think Insomniac will definitely do the character justice and try to make it as intense as possible to pertain directly to Logan's character. But on the flip side, we do have even more interesting evidence which might point towards the fact that Marvel's Wolverine might again be rated M for mature, because as was pointed out by another Twitter user of Mohammed31, he did state that to be able to watch the Wolverine trailer on the PlayStation blog, you must be over 18 years of age, whereas for the case of Marvel's Spider-Man 2, it doesn't seem like that is the case. Another game on PlayStation blog's website, which I did check for myself, which does have this same age restriction, is in fact God of War Ragnarok, which again is likely going to be an M-rated game, just like the first one in 2018. So to reiterate once more, Marvel's Wolverine is going to be a full-scale Marvel game featuring Logan at the forefront of this title, with an immensely mature tone to properly totally fit the character. However, it still hasn't been officially confirmed as of yet as to whether or not the game is going to be rated T or M. But coming from me personally, I truly do hope the game is rated M, because that way it would deliver so much more justice to the character of Wolverine in comparison to a solid T rating. Still, we will just have to wait and see to find out for sure. But with all that said, everyone, that's the video I have for you today, and please let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. What do you think about the possibility of Marvel's Wolverine being a completely M-rated game, and would you be upset if that does not end up happening? Leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy, and until next time, true believers, thank you all so much for watching, stay uncanny X-Men fans, and peace out.